What's up guys, welcome to new Unreal Engine 5 tutorial. Today I am going to show you how to fix collision on stairs. It's going to be a very easy bit to follow, so let's get started. Alright, so I am going to be using these stairs that come from the started content. So if you want to use the same one, just import the started content into your Unreal project. And let me just go ahead and drag this in as an example, right? So of course you can use whatever stairs you want. But to showcase this, I'm going to enable snapping, right? And just go and duplicate this by holding Alt. And I'm gonna go ahead and just build a small little kind of staircase, right? Like this will work. Let's do one more. And with this, I can basically show you what I mean, right? So now we have this little stairs, right? Going ahead and being placed over here. Let me just increase this, good. And if I now go, you can see that collision is disabled. So let me Ctrl E to open this up. Go to the collision settings and you set the collision complexity from private default to use complex collision as simple. Now, as you can see, we actually have collision, which is basically taking the shape of the triangles in the mesh. Now, there's a problem with this, and it's that if I go and start to climb this, you can see that it's very clunky. This is because each step has a different height in collision, and the capsule is very roughly going ahead and going through this and harshly making this, let's say, like this looks even like if it's camera shake, you know what I'm saying? Like it looks very bad. So there's a very simple and easy way that 99% of the times it will work for you, and actually a lot of indie studios use for this approach of stairs. So what it consists of is basically building a fake collision, as simple as that. So the first step is to actually go and open once again the stairs and disable the collision. Now you can do this through here, which I am going to do this through here. I just put in this to private default, so right now it will not have collision, but we can also do it here in the details panel, selecting the stairs, right, and going ahead and you're setting the collision preset to none, right? No collision. This would also work, but whatever you prefer is the best option for you. Go ahead. Now, what I am going to do is go ahead and do a little change over here, which is instead of having individual actors, I'm gonna have this main actor, get this static mesh component and duplicate it here, right? And this will be the other static mesh component, right? So let's go ahead and just drag this here. So now I have the stair actor with two static mesh components, and I'm gonna go ahead and just duplicate this once again and build my staircase once again. Okay, so it's basically building this instead of different actors, multiple static mesh in one actor, right? And now we have it all in one. Now we will still have the same problem if I would to enable collision here, but what we're going to do is go into the actor and just add a cube. Okay, yes, we are literally adding a cube, and this will be the stairs collision. All right, so now what we need to do is go and select this cube and start to place it along our stairs. And what we are essentially building is an invisible ramp that will act as the collision for our player to walk through. So if I now tilt this around 30 degrees, which I think that matches pretty neatly the stairs, I can now begin to go and change to the scaling tool, make it way thinner, make it wider, and overall make it taller like this. I'm also gonna go ahead and change from weld to local space so I can just move around this a bit neatly. Maybe decrease the snapping to maybe only 1 so I can snap it a bit more like this. And then also for rotation, I maybe want to snap it like maybe I need to disable this and find the precise angle of these stairs, right? There we go, something like that will work. And now I can enlarge it a bit more and reach the end pretty much. Now with this, it's very important that we go and of course have collision enabled. Now if I go and press play, you can see that now we are actually walking these stairs without any problem. But there's a small issue, which is of course that the cube is visible. Now I could go and select once again the cube and just go and search for hidden in game, which is here, right? And press play, and there we go. we are basically essentially going ahead and hiding the actor but keeping the collision. So it's only the rendering that is not visible, right? But the collision is still there. And now we actually made our stairs, you know, be able to go up and down without having that issue of, you know, clunkiness, right? Now there's a small thing, which is of course that maybe now the foot IK, as you can see, doesn't align correctly. It kind of does, honestly. Look at this. It kind of does the impression, but of course if you're trying to be a bit more precise, maybe this doesn't work for you. Now in this tutorial I'm not gonna cover this, but a way to do this will be to have a different trace for the cube. And then on the foot IK tracing, just ignore that cube collision and leave out the stairs collision, and that's it. But I'm not gonna go in depth on that. If you want to see a tutorial on that, let me know in the comments below. So that's it guys, found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. I have lots of Unreal Engine 5 videos and tutorials, so check them out. You have full access to the project files through Patreon or YouTube members, so link in the description. Join my Discord server, follow me on my socials, and now yes, with all said, bye bye.